Contestant is ready to roll. Come on out. Would you do me a favor and go step on that red X? Go stand right on that red X for me. Would you please tell us your name, your age, and what you do?
Hello, everyone. My name is Kenny Green. I am 26 years old, and I do arm transport and lighting design and stage electrician work.
Okay, no red flags yet. Let's go with this. Your 3 red flags. So if someone does these things, that's a red flag for you. Give me 3 of them.
I would say unreasonably high expectations.
Give us one example of an unreasonably high expectation.
I would say salary, since I work a lot. Like, I work a lot. Sometimes I have like 15-hour days. I just don't feel good about pocket watching. Personally, I don't think anybody does. Another red flag would be some girls have a problem when you have a good relationship with your mother for some reason. Like, I don't know. I'm not necessarily a mama's boy, but, you know, I love my mom. Me and her have a fantastic relationship. I don't think that should get in the way of our relationship. And I don't really think I have a third one. I think that's about it.
Okay. No red flags yet. Oh, you have a question. All right, use your mic. Ask that question, Christine.
Okay, so if your girl was pregnant and you guys were doing a what is it, gender reveal, who are you gonna hug first when you find out the gender of the baby? The pregnant girlfriend or your mom?
Oh, my mom would kill me if I didn't hug my pregnant girlfriend first. So it would be the pregnant girlfriend.
Mom's a real MVP. And just give him your name, your age, what you do.
My name is Christine. I'm 30 years old and I'm a dancer.
Okay.
Awesome. All right. Still no red flags. Let's go with this, Mr. Green. Why are you single?
Bruh. Like, that 15-hour day thing kills me. Like, I come home from work and straight into like a tech week at a theater or like a concert or an event, like, I don't know, horror nights, something like that. Like, I'm consistently working, so I don't have time to look, really.
Is that a red flag for any of you ladies? Someone that is...
Possibly. Can I ask a question?
Absolutely.
So you said 15-hour days. How many days a week?
Monday through Friday. Sometimes weekends, but those weekends aren't 15 hours.
Oh, okay, they're a little bit shorter.
Yes.
So I'm going to give a red flag just because, like, I love that you work hard and I respect that and you're getting after it. And ultimately, I want my man to be that way. But I also want to have that, like, quality time with my person. And if you're not there, and I'm independent and everything, but I still need my man around a little bit more than that. So.
I will add on to that by saying my entertainment jobs, which is like the lighting design, stage electrician work, it is contract by contract. So it's not consistent.
Not always.
Yeah, so not always. I should have said that the first time. I apologize.
Uh-oh, now I don't know what to do.
You can... we have allowed the retraction of red flags at times. Do you want to retract or you kind of want to stay on the... You want to let it marinate? You want to chill for a minute?
Can I sit with it
Yeah,
for
you
a
can
second?
sit. Yeah. We'll have you out. Any other red flags right now? Is his work schedule a red flag for anybody else?
Well, I have a question.
Yes, ask.
Is that so you can save a certain amount of money and then kind of live it up after and not work like that? Or is this just like you like having your schedule be like that?
I don't necessarily like it. I am home reasonably 3 p.m., 4 p.m. after anywhere between 8 to 10 hours working for that day. And when I'm at home, I'm currently looking for things to like invest in, which with this country, it's most likely going to be like gas and oil and things like that because it's America. They like to buy that stuff from different countries. So,
but in that time that you're home, would you be able to invest in your queen?
Of course. Yeah. Like, well, if I'm not doing a show somewhere, my weekends are free. Those are always free for date nights. I like roller skating. That's my main hobby. I don't know if anybody else is into that.
So you're really can we go show of hands, my roller skaters? Yeah. Oh, okay. So we kind of in the middle show.
Not the best.
Okay, but he can maybe get you there. Wow. Okay. All right.
I have a follow-up question to that. So, is what you're doing, obviously, like aside from like investing and stuff, is what you're doing right now ultimately what you wanted career-wise, or is there like a goal, like you want to keep doing what you're doing and keep working these hours, kind of like what she was asking, like until you reach a certain financial goal that you have, or is there like something you're aiming toward career-wise so that's different?
So the tech work and entertainment, that's career. Armed transport, that's just a very good job that I don't think I'm letting go anytime soon. It's the pickup and delivery of money, the guys who hop out in the Brinks trunks with pistols and things like that. So it's great pay for right now, and I'm not complaining. I'm able to pay, I make my rent and car note in like a week, so I'm good.
Awesome. Okay. Did you have that was good, Dominique? Okay. Still no red flags. Kenny, they love the dark chocolate. Let's go with this. Now, it's been a very good question. I think it's helped weed out some individuals, perhaps. Religion or politics? Does that matter to you in terms of overly religious, overly political, or the total opposite?
That is a very good question. Not too religious, because it's good to have faith, but you got to deal with people at the end of the day. Sometimes people aren't the best. So I would say like act accordingly when it comes to religion. Politics is so weird. I don't want any of those two people to be presidents because they're like, over 70. I wouldn't let somebody in my family over 70 drive a car. I don't know how y'all feel letting somebody over 70 run a country. So I don't know, like politics.
She's got 2 years, and when she's 70, she's not driving anymore. So
Exactly.
Keep feeling. Oh.
So politics, it doesn't matter. Obviously, the far right people are probably the most unattractive. So as long as you're not like, what's that? Marjorie
Taylor
Green?
Yeah.
The
Bill Butch something.
Bad build, butch body.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Okay, we won't go into that.
As long as it's not that, I can work with almost anything else as far as politically.
I think that was a solid answer. Ladies, do we have a question? Because I might have to give him a red flag, and he might have to waive it based on something he has seen or has heard or hasn't heard. So any question? One essential for Kenny before
Kenny, what is your what would be like an ideal first date for you?
This weather is crazy. So I like going on dates during the daytime. So I like brunch. A lot of an underrated spot that is very good is a place like the Huntington Library or the Arboretum. I really like those places. It's a good walk and talk, see a lot of nice plants, things like that. And yeah, it's usually a good day at the end of the day. And of course, like lunch and things afterwards.
Oh my God.
So then why did you ask me to get coffee?
So brunch or coffee, just making sure it's during the daytime.
Okay. But that's not what you said. You said coffee.
She's bold.
It was, I think I saw on your story that you went for coffee with someone.
Like a girl, yeah. Because I went for coffee with like platonic friends.
Oh, okay, got it. So I didn't know. Yeah, I apologize. I didn't know it was with your girl. I didn't know it was with a girl.
Got it. That's fair.
It was just the two coffees, so I'm like, oh, she likes to get coffee.
Oh, that's actually really thoughtful.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. I was wrong. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's apology accepted.
Now, Christine, you threw up a red flag. So tell us why you're throwing a red flag.
Before that was said, I was like, this guy has too much swag. There's
He is cool.
too much, and my intuition is telling me no. And then how he just saved that right now, it doesn't sit. It's just nah.
So what?
I'm
Explain.
good.
Explain.
I just feel like he's too smooth. First of all, he's covering his stomach. All right, so that's like he's a little bit, he's covering his gut, where his player is. He's covering his player. That's what I see when he's standing like that. He's covering his player. I feel like I think he's a player. I just have a feeling in my chest that this person is a player. Just his demeanor, his swag, his responses. I just have this feeling.
That is your feeling?
Yeah.
Your response to that, Kenny?
I am not. I'm very...
The only logical response.
Yeah, I'm not. I dealing with multiple women is is hard. It's very hard. Dating multiple women is very hard. I'm very one person at a time when it comes to leading towards intimate relationships. So,
But your intuition's like,
Yeah. I'm sorry. I can't.
all right, okay, Christine. We don't have any other red flags yet. Now, Tyler, it looked like you were about to have a question.
Yes, I have a question. So I'm Tyler, 28. I'm a singer. Okay, let's bring it back to your mom. I love that you have a great relationship with your mom. How often do you talk to her? Is it like multiple times a day or?
I would say it's about 2 to 3 times, probably out of the week. She understands that I work a lot, so she doesn't hit me up as much. She feels sad that I don't, but we both work like quite a bit. She works 8-hour days. I work anywhere between 8 to like 15-hour days. So she just lets me work and just leaves me independent. And it's a good relationship, but it's very much at a distance. So it's more like a very good friendship between a mother and son versus I'm a mama's boy type.
Do you tell her everything?
Not necessarily.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Okay. Do you have a question for the ladies?
How do you guys feel about the astrological signs? I don't know if I said that correctly.
Let's start with Maya.
I'm very into it.
Okay.
Yeah. What's your sign?
This might get some red flags right now. I was born September 10th, so I'm a Virgo.
Oh, I actually love Virgo.
Really? Oh, okay. I have no idea what that means.
I'm a Pisces, so that's like my perfect match.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, that's
You've been
news.
sitting in the cut analyzing. Wow.
Yeah.
Perfect match. Okay.
Okay.
Let's go. Did you want to ask the rest, or does that even matter to you, or you're just asking because they normally act like that's important?
It doesn't matter, but let's go around and say just so I can research when I get home.
Well, to answer your question, I'm not like super into it, but I'm into astrology and anything with like the moon phases and the different signs and not just like the main sign, like the Venus and the moon. It means different things. Like your moon sign is more your emotions and your Venus is more how you love. So it can be like indicators of things. It doesn't have to be like define someone for me, but it can indicate like she's like, oh, I get along with Virgos. Like that could be a match. Like don't hate on the signs. It could be a good thing, So yeah, I'm an astrology girl.
Charlotte?
Yeah, same here. I don't know too much about it, but I know I'm an Aries sun and a Scorpio moon and rising, and I think it's interesting, but I don't think it determines everything.
Joanna?
I'm a Sagittarius, and I do not care about astrology at all. There's also the Chinese zodiac signs. So if you're looking at the stars, you can also look into the Chinese zodiac, and a lot of cultures have their own beliefs on like, oh yeah, this affects your personality. I think we're all constantly growing and evolving, and I'm not who I was 10 years ago. And I don't think my personality can be defined by stars.
Yeah, so I'm a Libra, but that's pretty much also all I know. I don't believe in all of the astrology, moon, star stuff. I don't know, it just never interested me. I think maybe like I am Catholic, and so I kind of feel like that's not really like hand in hand with like the religion thing anyway. So yeah.
Awesome.
My mom's a Libra.
Oh, is that good or bad?
I would say it's good. She always sends me like there's like a page that goes with Libras and Virgos, which they kind of share the same mindset. She always sends me things like that. I think we get mad the same. I think that you're more loud when you get mad, but I'm like very quiet. But it's like the same chaos outcome.
Okay, so my dad's actually a Virgo. Yeah, so that's interesting.
Yes, it's very interesting.
Tyler?
So I'm an Aries. Yeah.
That's all. Yes. That's enough. Huh? That's enough. Yeah.
I don't know what I am. I don't even pay attention to any of that stuff. I'm a humanist, a scientist, and an analyst. So I don't cod swallow up. I'll just say cod swallow up.
Okay. Let's go with this because I feel like this is important based off something I said earlier. Children. Do you have children?
I do not have any children. No.
Do you want children?
Yes, I would say most definitely yes now since I am currently trying to get life insurance. So, you know what I mean? I feel like that's a good
Sure.
Yeah.
Now, not.
So my name is Nye, and I'm 53 years old, and I am too old to even think about any kind of kids. I don't even want to babysit anybody's kids. I call them crotch goblins. Okay, I'm so not. I'm like wah wah wah. But I appreciate you though. Go make some more crotch goblins.
Is that okay for you, Kenny?
That she doesn't want to have kids?
Yeah.
Oh, that's completely her decision. I'm
Well,
fine.
I'm saying, I guess, because I kind of am one that older women are a wonderful thing. Would you have been okay dating a 53 year
I
old?
would be willing to try. I don't know how my mom's not even 50. So bro, she would probably look at me so crazy. Not, well, I would try, but yeah.
You
we'll
didn't
see.
have your red flag up until the children question. Tell me why, Nye.
I think you're incredibly thoughtful in your words, and I think that you are very considerate, when you're answering people. And I realize what you said about, being very slick, and I see you, girl. I see you. And that could be a red flag. I can see that now that you pointed it out. But you seem very, very well raised. You seem like you have manners, and you're very respectful, and I like all of that. It's just the kids thing. I'm too old. I can't.
But you could have dated younger.
Well, yeah, as long as see, it just makes me think of oh my gosh, I can't think of her name. She's Colombiana, but she's got a really thick accent.
Sofia Vergara.
Sofia Vergara.
Wait, that's my girl.
She was married to someone who they were married for a while, seemed really, really super happy, and then all of a sudden he wanted kids, and she was like, wah wah wah, because her son's like in his 30s.
Yeah.
But that's a big deal, because even if you do end up falling in love with someone and you're like, oh my god, I really, really love this person, and that is a dead end. I mean, I wouldn't even adopt. I'm that like, I guess I like no.
Do you have children of your own, Nye?
I used to.
You used to have. Oh, okay, I won't go into that. Okay, unique. Let's keep going. So we do have one red flag thrown. Still, we have 5 that have not thrown red flags. Do you have another question? I can throw in a question, or ladies that have not thrown red flags. Maya, ask your question.
How old are you?
I am 26 years old.
Oh, okay.
Let's go with the ages of the ladies too, just one more time. I think some said it, but go with your name and age, just.
My name is Maya, and I'm 27.
Caitlin, 34.
Charlotte, I'm 21.
Joanna, I'm 31.
Dominica, I'm 31.
Tyler, 28.
Fine with you?
Yeah, all of those fine.
Okay, just making sure. Some people are very specific. Ladies, any questions? Because if not, I'm going to
I have a question.
Okay. After this, I'm going to have to.
Do you like camping?
I have one very bad camp experience, but I'm willing to try again. Since that was in high school, and I don't think they didn't tell us how to properly like pack things and certain things like that. So it wasn't like it wasn't my bad experience. It was more like the instruction bad experience.
You just seem like you like never get your hands like. Well, I'm sure you do with work, but like you don't go and like you're not. I feel like my type is more like a rugged man. And you don't seem like a very outdoorsy kind of guy.
Unplugged.
But maybe it's just you've been too busy and I don't know, you don't have the time to get outside, but it also just seems like that's not something you'd be into, or like you wouldn't be able to step away from the comforts of a nice bed or anything. But
Oh, well, I like going hiking. I don't know necessarily about camping. Like I said, one bad experience, I would have to try again. But I'm willing to try camping.
okay.
Okay. Wow. Let's do this, Kenny. I'm going to have to hand this to you because we got to start to narrow it down because, a real one's got to find a real one. Based on what you've seen, what you've heard, or what you have not heard, perhaps, I need you to, I don't want to be too ruthless, eliminate one of our lovely ladies based on, hey, this maybe in your gut, your intuition, what you thinking?
I don't know how to do this. Let's go hobbies. What do you do for fun when you're not working or anything like that?
Start with Maya.
I play bass. So I like to play live a lot. I make music. I like to roller skate too, but mostly at the skate park. I like to hang out with my cat. Yeah.
What kind of cat is it?
She's a black cat. Her name's Onyx. Yeah.
Typical name. What suitable name for a black cat? But no, that's great.
Okay.
Ooh, dude, so are you opposed to roller rink skating?
No, it's fun sometimes. I just feel like it's kind of boring since I'm usually at the skate park. I feel like that's more exciting.
Okay.
But yeah.
Okay, we've got a red flag. We won't finish hobbies yet. Dominica, why the flag?
Because you had no questions, so that kind of makes me feel like you don't really know what you're looking for in a woman. And I feel like everyone should kind of know at least a few questions to eliminate like somebody. So I just didn't really like that.
Got it.
But before, that is a great point. What are you looking for in a woman? Do you know, or is Dominica's statement correct?
She's pretty much right.
Say that, man.
No, I mean no. Look, I'm an honest. No, no. I'm a very honest person. Like I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna fib or do anything like that. I'm not too sure. The past couple of years have been work filled and trying to figure out the next step versus life steps as far as like finding relationships and starting families and things like that. Lived in California my entire life. It's very expensive. So that's the thing that I'm trying to, I'm trying to get that financial freedom before we start getting into serious things.
Charlotte, you waved your red flag. Tell us why.
I just waved it because if you don't know what you want, then you don't know what you want, and that's okay. I see you. You're trying to make it for yourself before you can provide for your queen, and I appreciate that.
Yeah, that's pretty. Yeah.
But you want someone obviously that knows what they
That's
want.
ready for their queen.
Okay. Are you ready for a king?
Duh.
We can go back to the hobbies because we still have some that have not thrown red flags. So Maya shared hers. Caitlin, you haven't shared your hobbies. I want you to share your hobbies.
Okay, so I skate, I roller skate, and I live in Venice, so I kind of skate around Venice. I also surf. I live like right on the boardwalk, so do some surfing. I play a lot of beach volleyball. I grew up playing volleyball, so just really active. And then going back to like the outdoors thing, like I'm always outside. I do a lot of camping, a lot of hiking, a lot of adventures. Like I'm definitely a full-on nature girl. So some of my hobbies.
Oh, okay.
And I sing.
Oh, nice.
Wow. Joanna?
I rock climb and I also slackline. I go outside a lot. I just came back from the Sequoias, and I pretty much get out every weekend, and I'm willing to sleep in the dirt and wake up at 5 a.m, climb for 10 to 12 hours, and then do it all over again.
I have a friend who's an actor who really likes rock climbing, and I've been trying to get him to take me. He hasn't, so maybe that would be a first. Would be a first thing. So,
Awesome.
You should.
Oh, let's go to Tyler.
I'm pretty chill. I like outdoors as well, but I also like indoors, just like to chill. I like to do yoga. Do you do yoga?
I did when I played football because they said it was a good recovery activity after.
Yes. Okay. You are younger than me.
Only 2 years.
I don't know.
How do you feel about dating somebody 2 years younger than you?
I mean, I've actually done it before, and it's not it's not so bad actually. But you mentioned you don't really know what you're looking for. Are you looking for something long term, short term, or you just have no idea?
It's a very good question.
Serious, non-serious.
For the most part, serious. Yes. Oh,
We got a red flag. Joanna, tell us why.
You're taking way too long to answer that question. Like, what do you want? A long term, short term? Like, you can't even say, within a reasonable amount of time what you want. And I think I know exactly what I want. But I do think once you do figure out what you want, you're a solid guy, and I think that there's a lot of potential. You're hardworking, and I really like that. I think you just need to know what you want, Maybe it'll just take some time for you dating people you really don't like, and then you'll know what you don't want. But I think I'm already in my 30s and I know what I want, and I don't have time to waste on people who don't.
Understandable.
All right, valid. Okay. So we still have some that have not thrown red flags. Maya, Caitlin, and Tyler. They have not thrown red flags. So Kenny, you now have to eliminate just one of these lovely ladies based on what you have heard or have not heard, what you see. Just one.
Names are Maya, Caitlin, Tyler.
Yes.
Okay. Caitlin, I apologize. Gonna have to weigh that I am not really a fan of the beach. So
Yeah, that would never work.
yeah, I'm not a fan of the beach.
Yeah, when
Some
I said, like,
days.
surf, you were like, I was
Yeah,
like,
well,
you're
it's
getting
not. It's
offended.
no, it's not.
Black people can't swim kind
Yeah,
of thing?
no. Well, yeah, you don't see too many. Yeah, it's not a. I'm not gonna say it's not a black activity just like that, but I ain't never really seen a black surfer. Have you?
Sorry, I own yeah.
You understand? A surfboard? I used to boogie board when I was a kid, like a lot.
Fun.
Yeah, but nowadays,
Yeah, I feel you. If you don't like the beach, then that was a smart call because I live at the beach.
okay, perfect.
Okay.
Agreed.
Okay. So you have two left. You have Maya and Tyler. Do you have a question to start to narrow this down? Or do you, Maya or Tyler, have a question to narrow it down?
Do you guys have a question?
So Maya, you're just okay.
You're a Virgo.
Yes.
Do we get along? I'm an Aries. I don't know.
I'm not too sure. I'm
Okay.
not good.
Aries and Virgo. I'm not sure.
I downloaded CoStar. I haven't looked at it in a very long time. I should start looking at it more since a lot of women are into it, and I should really research and try to, eventually I do want to settle down long term, things like that. So, yeah.
Okay. Oh, Red. Oh. No. Give Maya that mic. Maya, what's up?
I was just thinking about that answer about the beach. Like, I really love the beach, and one of my goals of the summer is to learn how to surf. Also, black people have historically surfed. Like, that was
Always.
a whole thing with like Rastafarians. And
There's a whole
like,
continent.
yeah, and there's also this
Islands.
There's this collective called Ebony Beach Club. You should look them up. But it's like all black surfers.
Thank you.
Yes.
I appreciate the information.
I also feel like you might hurt my feelings one day because I feel like you're very blunt. And even with just like when I told you my cat's name, you're like typical.
He just
I
used the
didn't
wrong
mean to
word.
say
I
that.
know, but even just that, I'm just like, that might
You can
hurt my
tell,
feelings
okay.
one day. Yeah.
Kenny, any thoughts on that, or that's just the way it is?
I wouldn't say that I'm blunt. I would just say that
He likes to
I know
wear
my answer.
lights. Oh.
That too. But I just like thoughtful of my answer. Sometimes I have quick answers too. So I appreciate it though.
Yeah.
I will search that. What was it called?
Ebony Beach Club.
Ebony Beach Club. I will search that up when I get home.
But yeah,
Thank you
you
for
seem
that.
cool. I feel like we could be friends.
Yeah, of course.
Go
We
roller skating.
Roller skating? Yeah, of course. My place is in Chino. It's called Skate Express.
Oh,
So,
okay.
yeah.
I've heard of that place.
Yeah.
So we have one lovely lady left who has not thrown a red flag. Tyler, you don't have a question?
No. You seem cool, so I'm gonna no red flag for now.
Wow.
I don't
Do you
have
have a
one
final
either.
question? If not, I
I
might
have
have
a
to call her
final-
up. We might make something happen. Are you?
Yeah, well, we can do it. Yeah.
Tyler, come on up. We're going to slide down over this way just a little. Do you think that he could be your real one?
There's a possibility. You are very cool. I'm cool. So cool people belong together.
Kenny, do you think Tyler could be your real one?
Yes, Tyler could be my real one.
All right. Well, I'm going to take out this green flag and I'm going to wave it. Ladies, can we clap, please? Because we did get a real one, despite the difficulty delay. So, hey, I'm going to take your mic. That's a green flag, and y'all can head out that way. And, hey, maybe go plant some. Yeah, go plant some. Wow. My goodness. We made it happen. Oh, he got the door for her and everything. Wow. What a gentleman. Wow. He wasn't even going to touch another lady. Wow. I know what you're thinking, friends. I want to watch more of his videos. Well, that's a beautiful thing. We've got this video here, which is one of my favorites. I promise you, you won't regret watching it. We also have this playlist if you just want to dive deep into what we do. Or this video here, which is groundbreaking. Or you can click this if you plan to subscribe, which I hope you do. So thank you for watching, folks. We've got a lot of content just for you. Hope you enjoy.